Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, All Things Taylor, just in time for a new Motivation Monday with yours truly, your girl, Taylor Hendrix. I'm super excited. You guys know I am all about that positive energy and kind of just being free with your authenticity, ignoring the negative noise, and basically creating an environment that fits what you need as a person and using that environment to propel you forward with the best possible position of happiness and success, whatever that looks like for you, because you should be the only person defining that for you, for your life, okay? We are all unique individuals for a reason. And as you guys know, I'm a firm believer in just being free with your authenticity. All you really need is love, guts, and gumption. Self-love to realize that you and your dreams matter, and the guts to go after those dreams, believing in yourself when nobody else will, without sacrificing your integrity. And then the gumption to see all of that through, cheering for yourself in the silence, letting your success be your noise. Hence, ignore the negative noise. I say a lot, sunflowers don't grow in the Arctic for a reason. And to me, that's so true. Luckily for us as human beings, a part of nature, we are not trees with roots or stuck in the ground. We are not sunflowers with roots stuck in the ground. We can pick up our feet and go anytime we want to, okay? Just because an environment works for someone else does not necessarily guarantee that that is the right environment for you, okay? And that's okay. Make a freaking plan. Set yourself on that plan. Make things happen. Make it every single day. Motivation and consistency are huge parts on the path to success, no matter what that success is for you. But consistency will take you places that motivation will not. You can be the most motivated person in the world, but if you don't do anything with that motivation, you're not going to go anywhere, okay? It just doesn't happen. But consistency will make that shizit happen. Make that freaking plan, execute every single day. Now, while that happens, you may realize that your circle is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And realize that that is okay, guys. That is okay. That just means those people don't fit where you're going. And that's okay. It's not for them to understand or get with. It's yours. It's your life. It's your plan. It's your goals. It's your dream. It's your success, not theirs. Now, some of these people, it may make you sad, and that's okay. It is kind of sad, and it can feel lonely, but you have to understand that you can be friends with someone for a very long time, and it could potentially take all of those years for you to figure out that they were never really your friend to begin with. That's not about you, it's about them. So learn how to take that experience, make it a lesson so it's not a mistake, and move forward with that knowledge, okay? Not everybody riding with you is for you. And the same thing goes for, playing games and playing, the daily rent of success, okay? Not everybody riding with you is for you. And a lot of times you have to decide what type of person you are. Whether you are a type of person that plays not to lose or a person who plays to win. Just like not everybody riding with you is for you sounds the same, it's not. And the same thing can be said for playing not to lose and playing to win. They sound the same, they're completely different. People that play not to lose are afraid of failure, and when you try to avoid failure or other people's failures and the lessons they're in, you ultimately avoid success as well, because failure is a necessary step to success. You learn more from failure and other people's failures than you do from just success, 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 okay? That creates entitlement. Entitlement doesn't really get you anywhere, okay? Consistency will get you places that all kinds of other things will not. When you play to win, you're not afraid to fail because you know at some point you will ultimately succeed. And that confidence, that knowledge, that assurance, and that gumption as a person is what's going to get you past everybody else that's too afraid. It's okay to have fear. That means you have something to lose. But when people understand that you need to fail in order to succeed, that fear doesn't control you anymore. You control that fear. There is a big difference, okay? And if you get sad about your circle getting smaller, understand that if people are threatened by your success, then they were never really your friends to begin with, okay? Your circle should bring out the best in you, not the stress in you. That's not a circle. That's a cage. You are a human being, okay? You should not be in a cage, okay? You deserve to flourish. You deserve to be the adult you needed as a child, to be your own hero, to make that little kid that made way for you to grow up and become an adult. You should have the right to make that little kid proud of you, okay? Because that is a really hard journey, going from a kid to being a young adult and going out into the world and figuring out who you are as an adult and who you want to be as an adult and who you were as a kid and how do they seem to fit or don't fit, and that journey, you deserve to make that little kid proud of the adult that you're becoming, okay? And every day is an opportunity to do that. So if someone in your circle is so readily believing lies and things about you, that has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. They were just waiting for a reason to turn on you. That has nothing to do with you and says a lot about them. Remember, you have to be okay with some people not wanting to hear your side of the story. Some people do not care what you have to say, no matter how many facts or evidence or whatever you have, it will not matter to them. So just don't bother. It is not worth your time. The more energy you put towards them and trying to change their minds that will not change because they do not want it to change, the less energy and time you're putting towards the things that should actually matter to you, like your happiness, your success, your goals, your dreams, your life, okay? You have to learn to be okay with being the villain in someone else's story because it's their story, not yours. That does not have to be who you really are, okay? Somebody can write the worst things about you and get other people to believe it. It does not make it true, okay? Be who you are, say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind, okay? Dr. Seuss. There are so many Seussisms that are really great advice, believe it or not. And honestly, your vibe will eventually attract your tribe. So if you feel like you're lonely right now, use that loneliness, use those feelings to make you better and to make you more motivated and consistent in what you're doing. Because eventually, if you are so focused on what you're doing and your goals, the right people will eventually come because they will be attracted to your vibe and who you are as a person and where you're going in life. And they'll want to see you succeed. Real friends, real circles want to see you succeed. They want to see you do well. They want to see you happy and they want to see you successful. Just like they would hope that you would want to see them happy and successful and doing well in life. That's what a real circle is all about. That's what real friends are all about. And if you have just one or two real friends, then you are truly blessed. So I hope that this really pushes you forward through this week. Decide what you want, make a plan, learn how to adapt and execute. Every single day is a brand new opportunity to face fear head on, to be consistent, to use that motivation with an actual purpose. Instead of a pipe dream, it becomes a real goal, a real attainable dream. Be focused on that every single day. And you'll be imagined what a week, 5 weeks, a month, 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years from now could look like. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being a part of the Taeler Army, and I look forward to seeing you guys more and more each and every week as we gain more traction back in this algorithm, and we continue on being the single most positive fan base in the entire pro wrestling industry. Until next time, everybody.